Yes, I'm playing the piano. So a lot of times people ask us, what are, some of the effects that ketones can have on us? Of course, we always know there's these amazing positive effects, but sometimes people notice maybe something that they don't feel is super positive. But I want to actually show you how some of these things that you might feel is not pleasant or not positive experience actually is a very positive experience. And let me explain. For after 25 years of working with people, when you don't have the experience that everybody else is having, that's a good time for us to understand that your body has usually a limitation that we can now correct. So I'll give you an example. Sometimes we know that ketones are a natural diuretic. So sometimes people might notice a headache or maybe feel tired when they have ketones. Well, that's a simple place to know that they're probably prone to dehydration and they have a mineral deficiency. We need to increase with mitoplex, more electrolytes, sea salt, and they start noticing even better results, right? So this is just a simple way of understanding how a not a pleasant effect or a headache could ultimately be a positive, because now you've improved your hydration exponentially and now you solve more problems than even just one. Now, another one that people get is sometimes they notice their stools get loose, or they notice the ketones seem to go through really quickly. Well, this is a great opportunity because that shouldn't happen. And if it is, then that means that we have the opportunity to make something better in you. A few things that you can do to help alleviate that is, one, slow down the amount of time, how fast you're drinking your ketones. Drink it over, an hour, slow down the amount. Some of you might have to go a half a serving twice a day. So those are the most common reasons or common things that have people do. But here's a secret. Is that right now what we know is the world has a hard time with gut health, bacteria, good bacteria in your gut, like the positive bacteria in your gut. Well, what we found is that if you increase your gut flora, good bacteria in your gut, that helps transit times, helps your stools, and helps everything else get better. And what happens is when people go into ketosis or they use our product, is that bacteria isn't getting fed as well because you've changed your diet quite a bit. So I encourage you to have anywhere from 2 to 4 cups of low carb green vegetables or low carb fibrous vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, which is cauliflower is not green, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, salads. Have 2 to 4 cups and you'll start to notice this improve, and keep doing it. You got to be consistent. You can't just do it every once in a while. You got to be consistent, and this will improve it. Right? Good stuff anyway. The other one is be careful of increasing your fat intake quickly. Fat in itself is sometimes hard for people to digest, especially if you haven't been having fat a lot. So that's the other one that people might do. So I would say cut back, slow down on your fat intake. Don't rush to a high fat diet. Take that slow, increase your green leafy vegetables, have your ketones slower, maybe split them up, half in the morning, half in the afternoon. And then as your tolerance gets up, you can increase it and you'll feel absolutely amazing and be healthier than you've ever been with ketones being elevated. So simple tips, easy to get started, and you can be great.